Thanks for joining us. Now, officers of the Electricity Company of Ghana in Kaneshie, Achimota, Kolebu and Dansoman were Tuesday thronged by hundreds of frustrated customers who were unable to buy prepaid units from third-party vendors. The scene at the Avenue office of the company was no different as customers expressed their dissatisfaction with the services being provided by the company. ECG told customers it was facing some network challenges which prevented them from serving them with credit since December 1. Now, I visited the Avenue office to see for myself how customers are coping with the situation. This same lot of land has the Kaneshie district office of the ECG. It has the Accra West regional office of the ECG, and I am currently standing in front of the customer service center, which shares the plot of land with these two major offices. For any frustrated customer, this should be the best place to get solutions, perhaps save the headquarters of the ECG. However, this small building you can see behind me has a number of people crammed in there trying to get power to buy. They have been told that by the ECG that this is a problem that is currently prevalent in the Kolebu districts, the Kaneshie district, the Dansoman district, and there are a number of other districts that have the same issue. Customers have been unable to buy power since the 1st of December, and you can imagine how frustrated they have been. A number of them have spoken to Joy News, and some of them have even threatened to use illegal connections in their homes if they are unable to buy power. Fiti Friday no, na ya baby amusi network nye, and then sorry 4 o'clock, and I'm in bedroom hanomo. Beside me, but the church, I'm seeing Fanco, then some Fanco church, and I am from Rayaqua, a bastel, Yenya, Yamusi and Sanko, be afraid of some will be about the fire, and the car, you name the Almo Alcoso, it's your strap by and where you're strand pie, a panicho, ya eat, and I'm yet ding. Yet is a tip blog tongue, maybe the ice cream, yen to me, Fapa and Yeduma. It's in Yamana, and so Mamma and Yalight, and I am Yamabo, yes, Stranum, Penifona, sat and Omun in Ukra, on you am through an Oma from Nania. And one year said, dear Juma, sir, Bibi Sakura ba, as a so multimedia announcement. Sir, a dear way, Ebeba, and to know Ebia, Obianya prepare. Now, you said, now, Fede, you quite did almost say, network in your Juma, Fede, you call in your Juma. So say, me, you cost me, no money now say, for destiny. And no money now say, I was saying. Now, me just school fees for Ghana, Hana, me tax. Now, fair, maybe I prepaid, so Sunami Namin, I say, now, many have been tongue from a man. I can't pay no more dear first, until someone knew on my left and right. I'm on to my private workers. Now, workers, no, who say, you knew a much, you knew a money nerdy, young for workers for fraud. It's a government will be become Cassancho year. No money, you home left and right. Now, Ghana, you're quite now we are getting to 60 years. 60. And your friend Yabe put your chip bebre, Amaya Boka bebrewa. Why don't so than Yabini? Since when a winner lights in Fenjuma? Minya credit in here and fine Yajuma, Mekwa Sequa, Mekwa Sequa, sell Minya credit. By how many days in your 3 days today? 3 days today. Ain't it Wajuma no where than our young? My Jumana, yes, I am Cosso, mammy. Many me buy a buguada, yes, I won't bet you was still a witch room. May buy almost a milkwa, so still me who left and right say. I'll join the queue when it got my turn. They were saying I should go join the next queue, which was a very long queue. And when are you going to have it? You understand? So the question is that if people know what they are doing, you understand? So what are you going to do now? I don't know. I just have to go back home and I'll sleep in the dark because my line of we need one at the shop and then at home. But both home and the shop it's off, so I just have to go and sleep in the dark. You understand? How long can you sleep in the dark? I don't know. If in the night I'll just take off my clothes, sleep in with my boxers. I'll sleep in the dark.
In fact, we came here this morning. I think around 8. Some of us got here around 8. We sat here till 11:30, and no one could come out to say anything. That, or maybe this is what is happening, this is what's happening. So me myself, I had to stand up, make noise, shout, warn them that I've given them 10 minutes for them to come out to explain something to us. Otherwise, something will happen. Before they call their managers and directors to come to explain things to us, that their server and whatever has fallen, so now they can sell for the people who bought the credit within from the 15th to downwards. But the other dates they cannot sell, but they are working on it. We said okay. They said 12:30. Okay, we were here 12:30. Nothing happened. We're so sad. Now they said they are checking our cards. There are errors, so they will sort the errors out. Then you have to go back home, show it to your meter, and come back. We've done that 3 times, some of them 4 times, and still not happening. And now, you just came, you brought police people to just push us out. We say we are not going out. You have to kill us. We are not going out. It's not fault of ours. For 4 days.
The amount of revenue that ECG collects, they shouldn't find it difficult trying to retrieve trying to restore certain problems for us. Because we make a lot of income. It's a monopolistic company. So I'm thinking the amount of revenue we are here and it's only one computer that is working to serve a whole number of people. You could see the number of it. It's just only one computer that is working. How possible? Whilst there should be more than 5 computers with people with intellect sitting behind it just to solve our problem for us. Why should we be in a line to restore network for us?
Some frustrated customers of ECG there. Now, we've been joined on the line by the Public Relations Officer for the company in the Accra West region, Mr. Asante. Good morning, sir. What is the latest with the situation?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Asante. What is the latest with this network challenge that you have?
Yes, it is still a problem because we are not able to serve the customers as fast as we want to. The network has been able to be opened by our IT experts, but the number of queue we have to grapple with has made it impossible for us to serve all the customers as a goal. As I speak, a long queue still at our customer service centers, and we need to double up our game. I've heard even some customers saying that why should we still be serving with one cashier and just a computer? We need to at least look at it from a situation where we put up more computers to be able to serve the customers as fast as we can. But luckily enough, the network is now on, and we need to also manually put some information onto the server so that those who bought from the 1st November to the 15th can be now served, and they are not turned up to the circle area at the behind the VIP to be served. But for now, we are able to serve the customers at the pace at which it's going.
What about, Mr. Asante, what about those who bought power from after the 15th of November?
Those people, you just have to present your card with which you buy in your units with, and you'll be served. But the other group, we need to, because it's a server problem, we need to still serve the server.
Since when have these people been able to buy power?
Since yesterday evening, we stayed late in the evening to be able to serve. So those of the customers who were able to stay and have the patience to be served were served. And those who had problems, as I told you, was that
also, it's quite interesting because as of yesterday in the evening, we still had complaints coming into our station that there were customers who were not getting power.
Yes, not all the customers were served at a go or were able to serve at that time.
We had customers coming to the desk saying that they handed their cards to your cashiers and they still could not get, they could not buy power onto their cards.
What I'm saying is that there are 2 groups that we have to grapple with. First group, those who fall within that category of those who bought from the 1st to the 15th, area are those we have problems with, where we need to load information onto the server so that we can just present your card at the vending station and be able to serve those. And those groups who don't have a problem, those who got from the 15th would have to just present their card and they will be served. But the network is on, and the problem is that the number of people we have to grapple with before we are able to exhaust are so huge that we need to.
At what time yesterday was this challenge resolved? Because we still had a number of people complaining that because they have been told that they bought power after the 15th of November, they could not buy power. At what time was it resolved?
That is a situation. You see, that is the situation that we had to get to because it was difficult making sure the system perfectly works for us to be able to serve the customer.
So I'm trying to find out what time it was resolved, because we received calls last night in the evening.
Yeah. Oh yes. At our vendor office, we were able to serve the customers within between 5 and 7, and because we had to close at 5, we still had to stay over after 7 and serve the customers. Maybe they got the time was due for us to close because this is an emergency. You cannot leave the situation, and we need to serve the customers who were there. And those who couldn't be served were told that they should come today, and they were directed to where they have to get the situation on.
So what you're telling us is that you had customers at the shop at the center that you could serve, but you had to close, so you were unable to serve them.
We could not work the whole line for the next day, but some were served. There were customers where we had to serve them, whatever the situation is, but we had to work up to a particular point in time. There was no way we could work the whole night until the next day.
But these are customers who have slept in darkness for 4 days at a point, for some.
Sorry?
These are customers who have slept in the dark for 4 days. Some of them since the 1st of December. They've not had any power in their homes.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. That is not a perfect situation. That is an unusual situation because we have a challenge. And as we all know, when the challenges crop up, sometimes it is difficult. You can't avoid them, but that to still head on with the situation and solve it. So you get over the situation. So
finally, sir, sorry to step in like this, but finally, sir, do we know what caused the problem?
Oh yes, it is an IT, it's a network problem. What we need to do is, first of all, we need to make sure we get a bigger server that could be able to serve the number of customers we have. No matter the situation, we should be able to serve the customers irrespective of the number of customers at a particular point in time buying the units, because there are jams when you get this number of people trying to buy at a particular point in time. We need to get a bigger server, and again, there's need to also get a backup where the information that you need to use, or sometimes there's a need to serve customers manually offline and later reload onto the network for them to be able to. So these are the situations we should be able to.
When are these new infrastructures being procured?
I believe what we have seen now doesn't give us the opportunity to even relax just a minute, because we need to make sure we get as soon as possible.
Where as soon as possible is what time, sir?
That is what immediately.
You've still not given us a specific time.
I don't think we are talking about timelines now. We just need to get at work. So this problem doesn't reoccur.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Eric Asante. He's Public Relations Officer for the Accra West region of the ECG.